Good morning, class 11. Good morning, girls. Girls, we begin with the next lesson today in accountancy, depreciation. Lesson 16, depreciation. Now, children, what is depreciation? It is not a new term for any of us. Depreciation means the normal wear and tear in the life of the asset, in the value of the asset. We know all the fixed assets are exposed to all the fixed assets are exposed to depreciate. The value of the fixed asset is never static. That does not remain same. You buy a car today for rupees 10 lakh. Will the car remain the same? Will the value of car remain same after 2 years? You want to dispose of your cars after 2 years, the value must have gone down by rupees 2 lakh depending upon the market value of the asset. So the value of the asset keeps on declining, keeps on falling. It is any fixed asset. Yes, with the rules of demand and supply, with the laws of demand and supply, the value does fluctuate, but leaving land, that is the only fixed asset that never depreciates. We leave the land to be open to appreciate, to inflate. Rest all the fixed assets, always the value of the fixed assets always declines. It always shows a downward trend. Now the building, you buy a building, you buy a machinery, you buy a car, you buy a refrigerator, you buy furniture. When you want to sell it after a span of time, any span of time, 2 years, 12 years, 20 years, 100 years, the value keeps on declining. That decline in the value of the asset is called depreciation. Now, girls, this value does not decline only depending upon the time. There are many other reasons also. Suppose you buy a car for rupees 10 lakh. You do not use the car. You keep the car parked in your house. Supposing you buy the car, you have to move out of town. You buy the car, you lock the car and lock the house, and the car is unused till the time you come back. You come back after 2 years and the car has not been used at all for 2 years. Will you be able to dispose of the car at the same price at which you acquired? That is next to impossible, nearly impossible. The value of that, if somebody, that means, has to pay rupees 10 lakh, has to spend 10 lakh, why will he spend on an old outdated model of 2 years old model of a car? He would like to spend it on a updated model with a fresh model. So he will be interested in buying outdated model if you offer that model at rupees 8 lakh or at rupees 9 lakh. That means you reduce the price of the asset for which you acquired, then you might be able to sell. So that means that technology, the updation in the technology, that has resulted in decline of the value of the asset. So the reason can be time, reason can be obsolescence, reason can be use, normal wear and tear, reason can be any, but the value has fallen down. That fall in the value is called depreciation. Now let us see in the textbook what are the causes of depreciation. I've opened your textbook here. I hope you're able to track it here and you're able to see. Okay. Now children, here, if I take depreciation, the features of depreciation, the biggest feature of depreciation is it is the decline in the value of fixed asset except land. That is what it has been straightly marked. Except land, all the other fixed assets are exposed to this decline in the value. That means the value is intended to decline, to fall. And then, second very important feature of depreciation is that this fall is of permanent nature. You cannot say that it falls today, it will rise tomorrow. The value that has dropped, this 10 lakh to 9 lakh, that 9 lakh to 8 lakh, that value that is falling because of obsolescence, because of outdatation, because of wear and tear, except land, all the other assets are exposed to drop in the value, fall in that value of fixed asset. So the value is of permanent nature. Then the depreciation is a gradual and continuing process. The depreciation, we can say, is a continuing, it does not stop, it is not one time activity. The asset is depreciating. Yes, it's true, we cannot charge depreciation every day, but then every day is adding to the decrease in the value. One day more, value declines. Another day, value declines. So the cause of decline in the value is each passing day. So that is why we can say it is a continuing process, because the value of asset will decline either by the constant use or obsolescence due to expiry of time. Then you can say depreciation is not the process of valuation. Very, very important. It is not the process of valuation. In no way we are trying to value the asset or revalue the asset. We are just trying to, it is not the process of valuation of asset, but it is the process of allocation of the cost of an asset to its effective span of life. We are trying to evaluate the asset. We are trying to evaluate the asset by the cost of the asset to its effective span of life. We are comparing the cost with the span of life, the worth of the asset, not the value of the asset or the market price of the asset in the market. Then next important feature, it decreases only the book value. A very important feature, it decreases the book value and not the market value. A very, very important feature. Girls, what is the difference between book value and market value? Book value is the value, historical cost. If you remember the accounting features, accounting is recording the asset at the historical cost, the cost at which it is acquired, and market value is the value which the buyer is ready to pay, that is the market value. So when we depreciate, we are only trying to evaluate the book value. The book value decreases, not the market value. The interest of the buyer may cast the market value, that is market value. Somebody wants to buy your house, though that is ancient, there is, you know that it is not worth that amount, but somebody is eager on that land, some emotional feeling, some other some other factor, somebody wants to pay more, you cannot rank the market value. So depreciation is only attached with the book value of the asset. Then next, the term depreciation is used only in respect of tangible fixed assets. The tangible fixed assets, very, very important. The term is not used for wasting asset such as mines, oil wells, etc. The mines and oil wells, the value, it does not decrease. You know what are wasting assets. So the term is used only in the respect of tangible assets, the tangibility of the assets. Furniture depreciates, a refrigerator depreciates, building depreciates,